And your time now, 6:03. That bombshell news we're all talking about in a jolt to the 2024 presidential race. President Joe Biden announcing the abrupt end of his bid for re-election.
That's right. Pix 11's Julie Millay joining us live in studio with more on what's next for the Democratic ticket. I think there was so much whiplash here because the insistences that he was staying in the race, and then all of a sudden on a Sunday afternoon, the announcement
on his
coming
own
out.
accord saying he was staying in the race, and then all of a sudden this announcement to come down yesterday led to a lot of questions. The big question now, with just over 100 days until Election Day, what happens next?
Shortly after announcing he was stepping aside, President Biden threw his support behind his vice president, Kamala Harris, saying picking her as VP was, quote, the best decision he's made, and that it's time to come together and beat Donald Trump. So, will VP Harris be on the ballot in November? The endorsement doesn't automatically guarantee her the nomination. Technically, President Biden wasn't even the formal nominee yet. The nomination is set to come in August during a virtual roll call ahead of the DNC. But with Biden's endorsement, it's expected Harris will easily be the party's pick for presidential nominee. In a statement released yesterday, Harris said, quote, I am honored to have the president's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win this nomination. Chair of the New York State Democratic Committee, Jay Jacobs, was quick to announce his endorsement, saying, quote, I am urging all of our state's delegates to the National Convention to join me in uniting behind a proven leader, a partner to one of our most successful presidents, Joe Biden, and someone who represents the ideals, principles, and values of the Democratic Party. Mayor Eric Adams expressed his gratitude to President Biden for his decades of service, saying, quote, President Biden is now again delivering for the American people by passing the torch at a critical moment when the country needs strong leadership from a new generation.
A poll from just last week suggests an overwhelming majority of Democrats approve of Harris replacing Biden. The president currently recovering from COVID at his home. He says he will address the nation about this next week. Kirsten and Justin.